Hello and welcome to 2015. It is January 1. And what are we surrounded by? By our friends, by our family, and in social media? It's New Year's resolutions, most definitely. And I want to speak with you today truly about success in network marketing, and just to share with you a few things that have worked for me along the way. As a busy mom, my three kids are just outside this door, and I understand the craziness of life and how life can just be spinning around. I mean, it's like a crazy vortex of life, and you've got all those balls that you're trying to juggle up in the air and trying not to have them fall. And I think sometimes it's easy to come into a new year and to be super excited, but at the same time, being incredibly overwhelmed. And I just know for me, I mean, just juggling my three children and the responsibilities of a parent and, what is going to be best in their life and their schedules. And at the same time, really wanting to get organized in my career and to really have success. And then it's compounded by the fact that we're bombarded by messages all day, aren't we? I mean, through social media and on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, and you've got all these voices that are going on and all these different people saying, look here, listen to this, do this. And I really want to tell you that there's a few key concepts that have really worked for me through the years that have led me to where I am today. I mean, initially it was just making a little extra money, and then earning enough for a car payment, a house payment. And then all of a sudden, by helping other people do that, by really focusing on the fundamentals, it's what I'm so passionate about. The simple things duplicated over time that lead to massive success, and to not overcomplicate what should really be simple. So I want to share just a couple concepts if you have a pen and paper, and to write these out. And these were first shared by a trainer by the name of Michael Klaus, who shared this with me, my goodness, probably in 2005. And it's so simple. It's so simple that we go to work to complicate it. But number one is decide what you want. What do you really want? What do you want your life to look like? How much do you want to be earning? Who do you want to be with? You really want to focus on that. What do you want? Find someone who has that. So be careful who you're listening to. Are you focusing on listening to trainings of people who haven't even done what it is that you're wanting to do, but are calling themselves so-called experts? Find someone who actually did it. Third, find out what they did. Find out what they did. What did they do to rise to the top? What did they do to reach that goal that you're wanting to also achieve? And then the fourth one, and this is where we can get tripped up, do exactly that. I think what happens is we grab a little here, we grab a little there, we grab a little here, we grab a little there, from people all over in our own company, outside our company. And again, it's not bad. I think it's all important. I've learned so much from outside trainers, but for the daily disciplines, you really want to focus on one and do exactly that. And the fifth is continue until. Yes, you want to have goals that are objective goals that have a time on them, but at the same time, allow yourself the grace to know that you may not achieve it in that period, and you can cross it out and you can put out a due date. You guys, it's the only way that I was able to do it as a busy mom, my youngest only being 1 when I first started. The second piece that I want to share with you is about daily disciplines. So if we want to have a theme for the month of January, let's really make it the month of discipline. The month of discipline, because it takes at least a month to create new habits. And one of the habits that, oh my goodness, has probably served me the best through the years, and I mean, this goes way back. I think Brian Tracy shared it initially when I first heard it, is writing down the top 6 things that you need to get done that day. And yes, these can be in all areas of your life, but again, if you're really wanting to be successful and move up in rank and advance in rank in your company, in your network marketing company, you want to focus this on your business. For me, it works best to do it at night. I have a little spiral notebook. For some of you, it may be during the quiet time of the morning. You just need to find what it is that works, because the best time to do it is when you'll actually do it. So you really want to focus on that. Write down the top 6 things and then number them in importance. So it could be reaching out to a new contact. It could be writing down some names of some people. Write their phone numbers, why you want to contact them, who you need to follow up with. Maybe you want to work on a few Facebook posts. So these are things that are income producing that will lead to new enrollments, will lead to new income coming into you. So those top 6 things, then you want to number them. 1 is when you do this one, it'll probably have the greatest bang for the buck, right? The most results from that. You want to number that number 1 all the way down to number 6. And you guys, when you wake up in the morning and you've got the craziness of life going on, have that with you. Like, have that intention. Don't beat yourself up at the end of the day if you don't get to all 6. But imagine your life if 365 days from now, you've written down the top 6 things that would make the most dramatic impact in your life and your business, and you actually got the first and the second one done. Can you imagine? I mean, can we commit to doing this together? You guys, it works. It's the compound effect. Those small things, you may not see that reward right away, but keep your eye on the ball. Don't keep it on the scoreboard. It's the compound effect multiplied over time. That 365 days from now, you guys, even 90 days from now, 6 months from now, these simple things multiplied and duplicated over time will lead to success. And for those of you that have heard my story before, I say that I'm not special. I'm not different from anyone else, but I can be focused and disciplined in the craziness. Now, if you looked around me here, this is crazy. Like, I've got piles everywhere. I'm not the most organized person, but I'm very focused and disciplined in the daily do of my business. I'm not going to let a day go by without doing something, even though I've got so much going on around it. So it's really the difference between working like a pro or an amateur. What's the difference? Amateurs don't get paid, pros get paid. And I'm telling you, I'm a 7-figure-a-year income earner in network marketing, living in Blair, Nebraska. I've got cornfields out my windows right here. I've got the 3 kids going on, crazy busy life, single mom. You guys, you can do this. Work like a pro and get paid. It made me think. My son came into me today. He's a freshman in college, my oldest son, and he's like, "Mom, look at my new physics book." So look at this. No joke. 2 inches thick. Look at that. That's crazy. All right. So here's a kid that's got, 4 to 5 years worth of college, has a 2-inch thick book for one class that he has to read. And we set up an assignment for someone that we know will lead to massive success in their business, and they don't want to spend an hour doing it. So you guys really get the right mindset. You're a multi-million-dollar business owner. There are certain disciplines that will take some time. So every single success or victory is really acquired through some level of inconvenience. And I guess I just had to ask you, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want your life to look different? Building that wall of financial security around you and your family that no one can tear down. It's up to you. It's easy to do, but it's also easy not to do. You guys, stop staying small. Don't play small. That comfort zone may feel good, but it's not going to take you to where you want to go. So those simple things that I share to you will knock through that comfort zone and will take you closer and closer to where you want to go, because those small things can actually be quantum leaps that won't just take you to the next level, but will actually take you out into orbit. Truly, I'm telling you, those things, because I can think about them through the years, in my journey in network marketing, that there's been these core things that I really focused on and really have consistently done that have led to massive success. And if you'd followed me around, you'd see, like, wow, it's not that I'm extraordinary. I'm consistent. I'm consistent on the small things that duplicated over time will take you to absolutely where you want to go. So you guys, game on. 2015, create that masterpiece of a life. You have a blank canvas and it's all yours. You guys, easy to do, easy not to do.